Hello and welcome back to Southeast Asia and our 14th episode of the ABDACOM campaign. But the first thing first, many thanks to the ABDACOM team because they have upgraded my 1.4 save into 1.5.2 and also fixed some issues with the old save. So many thanks. I really like the mod. I appreciate, guys, all the work that you're putting into this. It's great. Thank you very much. What have we got here is we've got a CL task force here that we are going to attack. We've got something here we are going to attack as well. And in other developments, I have redirected these guys here because I'm reluctant. I'm a bit scared about getting into this area. It seemed that there was quite a lot of Japanese traffic. So until we get these guys there, I don't really want to test it. I also sent truant back to Singapore Strait because it will engage things much easier here for two reasons. One, it's within the Singapore detection area, and two, it strays less space to maneuver. So that's it. Yeah. Also, we are going to run the time, and when I get engagements on these two, I will get back to you. In addition to the two different task forces that we have seen already, and one we are going to engage shortly with Martin's, the other one with Hudson's, we also have this thing here, which says slow maybe 3DDs. I suspect it's a remainder of a task force we have engaged and destroyed a light cruiser off. So we are going to send some Hurricanes there to pay them a visit. Here you go. At the same time, I'm actually going to redirect this there. Because these guys would be otherwise totally unprotected. While here we are getting Task Force A, it should get there reasonably okay. And most interesting, we have some CVs coming our way. Hopefully Trusty will be able to engage, we will see. In the meanwhile, let's resolve these Martins. Well, indeed it is a Sendai force that we have attacked before, I believe. It looks damaged somewhat. And bombs are away. Oh, this one hit sort of midship. And it actually appears that it was a hit by Dad. So it's a bit of a pity that it was busted up. Anyway. Heavy, minor, okay. I'm sure we'll find them again. So let's resolve this. So it's the destroyer task force we have already attacked a few times. The lead destroyer is quite damaged. The second destroyer has blown its fore magazine. I believe one of these, yeah, this one looks like it also has some damage. This is the only one undamaged. We are going to attack the lead destroyer again. Let us start the attack run. And we got one hit from the lead section. Let's see what we get from the other section. Nothing. Okay. So critical heavy. Again, we haven't lost anything. I'm pretty sure we will encounter these guys again, so that's fine. That's for RTV. So that leaves us these two encounters, and I'll get back to you when I am a bit closer to one of them. Our Hurricanes here are ready, so let's resolve this. It is indeed as we thought. It's a remainder of a light cruiser task force we have attacked before. And this destroyer appears to be lifting already, so we are going to pay it some extra attention. Here we come. Sun is in our back. Not that I think it's going to make any difference, but let's see. It's sort of big en masse attack. Could have had a better angle. This plane's bomb, for example, are almost certainly going to miss. I have reconfigured the planes for a strafing run, but I will hold them for a second because she's really bow heavy, so we will see whether we will need it or not. You can just barely see them somewhere here over horizon while this thing is burning. We'll see. Okay, I think we are going to strike. We have reignited the fires and we are legging it out as fast as we can. One plane damaged, so it's not worth another run, and I'm sure we'll find them and get rid of them. We rediscovered these two task forces and the carrier is avoiding us. She's running away from Trusty. I don't know whether it is because Trusty is... yeah, no idea. Maybe she's patrolling, I don't know what she's doing, but she's definitely not heading towards Singapore, she's heading this way. Which has me a bit concerned. On the other hand, that means we get more planes there. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we are going to engage here. I should actually get these into diamond formation when we are attacking something small like this. Bombs away. Two nice hits. I think one of them was probably a near miss rather than a direct hit. No, two direct hits. Let's get out of here. Two hits, no planes lost. We'll have to do better next time. And let's see these Hudsons, how they shall do. Or behind, way behind. And one hit. We don't have a huge amount of success this episode so far. I think hits are hits, but yeah, well, we've maybe we've used up our luck last episode when we were defending Australia. Still critical heavy. Okay. I guess we need the lucky hit. So we have Hurricane over the top of this task force again, and let's do it. The destroyer is heavily damaged and dead in the water, so I'm just going to attack it with one section to start with. If it sinks, then I will use the next section to attack the other destroyer. If it doesn't, then of course I will use it for this one. Again, a bow hit. Yeah, let's see. Bow hits are not that useful to us. Of course, if we clear off the bow, then she will sink, I was going to say, and she is sinking indeed. As you can see, she's turning and capsizing and goes down, which is great. These are sort of interesting sinkings, really. Okay, enough of the thinking. Let's watch the other attack instead. That might be more interesting, although I feel like we are coming from behind, so they are not at the best of the angles. And let it go way too late. So let's watch the sinking instead. Oh, we are going to exit. We haven't managed to do any damage, but that's okay. It's pity, but it's okay. So we have some more. Something here, but it's too slow. I'm just going to ignore it. I suspect it's a sub. Likely we wouldn't be able to find it, so I'm just going to ignore it. Blenheim found this destroyer thing that we have been attacking before, and we found some heavy cruiser task force here. I sent actually planes from Palembang and the south of Java here as well. So I'm not going to engage with these until I get everything in line. I am going to engage these Blenheims though. Well, we haven't seen Blenheim models yet, but as usual, they are very nice. Yeah. Probably the new model that I like the least, I don't know whether it's ABDACOM model or not, is the P40 Warhawk. Not because I wouldn't like the plane, but it looks a bit unfinished. Say here you've got nice transparent glass where it's supposed to be and everything. With those P40s, it's just sort of bluish thing, and they look tingly. They don't look, yeah, they look unfinished. That's all we can say that. These models are just great though. Yeah, that's just great. And we are going to attack this modern destroyer, because if we can get some damage on it, that makes our destroyer force task so much easier. And we have started our Blenheim bombing run, and shortly we will be dropping the bombs. Yeah, there they are. It's just 4 bombs, so yeah, honestly, nothing. I'm not too surprised. Well, we saw a new model, so I guess that's something. I would have preferred to get some damage as well, but yeah, look at the positive silver lining. So we've got our Martins in place, and let's see what we can do with that. So here is the task force. She's already starting to maneuver, which is a bit of a problem that we might have caused heavy damage to the superstructure. But we haven't done any damage by the looks of it to engineering or anything underwater, so she's still as maneuverable and fast as she was before, which, to be honest, is a pain. Planes are coming in, quite a few from the port side. Fortunately, I suspect that she will be sort of perpendicular by the time they get all here. There are some more planes coming from the starboard side, which I could be here. No, I can't see it. Let's see how we will do. I suspect it's not going to be a great showing for the amount of planes that we've got in the area. Well, we got a nice hit to the aft. I very much doubt this will... Oh, we got 2 hits. Another hit in the aft, which is good. Also near miss. And 3 hits. We've got 3 hits. I'm surprised. We lost a plane. But so far, I am surprised. There are some more planes coming in from the port side. We will see what, if anything, they can do. They're a bit scattered, so unlikely, but she's dead in the water now. Mind you, dead in the water means nothing to us. Let's see. No. Okay, we've got another hit. This time to the boat, and that was a nice one. We've got... and she is indeed going down. Yay! For 1 plane lost, yeah, this is good. This is good indeed. So in the end, we managed to get her down. Well, we actually lost 2 planes, but I'm still okay with losing 2 planes for a heavy cruiser. That fits with my definition of unfair fight. And she's going down very quickly. Must have been quite a lot of flooding damage. So, another sunk heavy cruiser for a loss of 2 planes. Yeah, good. So we've got our Hurricanes over a task force, which I believe is the remainder of the thing we have attacked numerous times. So let's go and attack it again. And indeed, it is the case of having a sub-chaser and a modern destroyer. I believe this is a Fubuki because I'm getting slightly better at recognizing the various destroyers. The heavy cruisers are, to me, the light cruiser, Japanese light cruisers are the easiest. Yeah, even though they look very similar, there is a couple of different things, which is like tall front mast, four stacks, and you can tell any of them. Then the heavy cruisers are again very similar but very different. So yeah, those are quite easy as well. Destroyers are the hardest for me. Let's see. Oh, that was nasty. Bombs away! Okay. Not a great amount of damage. We've got one normal hit, like direct hit with a bomb, and one dud, which is close to some damage, but the planes are, yeah, I'm not going to strive because it's just too risky. Yeah, moderate, minor, okay, or effectively one hit, that's just satisfactory. I decided to have a look at that small thing that was showing up near Pelham, being pretty sure it's a sub, and it is a sub. You can see it just here. Yeah, it's here, but I don't have any depth charges, so I can't bomb it. So let's get out of here. Well, a Japanese CA task force just bombed Banjarmasin and landed some troops there. So I guess that answers one of the questions that was asked in comments, whether I'm going to reinforce it, and the answer is probably no, because by the time I will get there it will be a loss, which is going to be a pity, but we will see. I was tracing this force, but I sort of got greedy and wanted to get both Houston's and Hudson's and Martin's there at the same time. I didn't, but they are there now, so let's start. So it is the task force that we have attacked numerous times, critical and heavy cruiser. I'm going to bomb the heavy cruiser. Let's see whether we can get anything on this. Yeah, I just want to get rid of it. Here is a scout plane that hopefully our tail gunners are going to take care of. Yeah, off it goes. Well, it looks like they haven't learned the lesson and are sending another scout plane to intercept our Martins. Tried turn and actually damaged one of our Martins. Just as well our Martins can't damage themselves, because they would have shot themselves down by now. There is a task force, and I'm going to watch this because Hudson's will be bombing shortly. You can see them coming in here. The Martins shot another scout plane, which is really good. Don't mess with Martins. And Hudson's are going for a bombing run. Any luck, if they miss, they might hit the destroyer. Well, it doesn't look like they will hit anything, at least the first section. Let's see what the second section can do, if anything. We've got two nice full-fledged hits and one near miss. And here come the Martins. And Martins also got a hit, which started some fires. Nice. Okay. Let's see how this develops then. And we've lost one Hudson and one Martin which I'm not entirely happy with, but okay. For 4 hits on a heavy cruiser, let's see how it goes. It's a partial revenge for bombing of Benjamin's, well, this place in Borneo that I can't again pronounce. I do apologize. So we haven't got anything more. Let's leave. Critical heavy. It looks very rough. We really need to send something there. We lost 2 aircraft. We lost 2 as well. Yeah. It's the first loss of the Makassar Martins, I believe. I'm also sending Martins to try and see this force, so we will see whether we will get there or not. And that might be our last thing for a day. This is a destroyer force, but not one that we have engaged. I think, well, we might have engaged it before because it has minor damage, but that's really it. Let's attack the lead destroyer and see whether we can do some damage on it. Modern destroyers can put quite a lot of AAA. So I'm not entirely happy with this, but yeah, we'll see. We look at the planes already there, so let's use them. Again, not the best angle. Well, it sort of depends. It could be the greatest angle because all 4 bombs in the stick could hit at the same time, or it could be the worst possible angle because nothing would hit, and it looks like it was sort of something in between. We scored a hit, but not something great. It was okay. As long as we get the Y unscathed, I would say it was okay-ish. Yeah, so some damage, but nothing massive. Another dawn, another day. Overnight, well, the only thing that happened is I've offloaded some engineering in Denpasar and split my merchants. These guys are going to go to Surabaya, which really needs some engineering. It also needs fuel, but yeah, that's going to take a bit longer. Our task force A has finally got here, so we are going to send it to Java Sea by Surabaya, where she's going to offload the troops. And Benjamin Sir, Benjamin, I have to remember Benjamin, got yet more enemy troops offloaded there. It looks like AI is making sort of a concerted attempt to go here and take this. I've also released Trusty, which got to Darwin for repairs. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next episode. Bye.